Alright everybody, we're over here on TikTok and we're going to check out some videos, do some reactions to it, see what they have to say and stuff. So, let's begin.
Many Americans would be surprised to learn that the word democracy does not appear in the Declaration of Independence or the U.S. Constitution. Nor does it appear in any of the constitutions of the 50 states. The founders did everything they could to keep us from having a democracy. James Madison, rightly known as the father of the Constitution, wrote in essay number 10 of the Federalist Papers, "Democracies have ever been spectacles of turbulence and contention, have ever been found incompatible with personal security or the rights of property, and have in general been as short in their lives as they have been violent in their deaths." Alexander Hamilton agreed, and he's...
Trump isn't tearing down American power. He's overseeing
now, I don't know if I'm allowed
to sell you that
record videos, the whole thing, or just partials of them.
Aren't about border security. They're about removing the workforce that kept manual labor jobs cheap. You are next in line to take those jobs. Picking fruit, washing dishes, scrubbing floors. Corporate America has been preparing you for it for years. They told you college was pointless, not because of woke indoctrination, but because they don't want you too educated to be a warehouse
Go to college and become a janitor.
Donald Trump is incurring a lot of criticism lately on the Ukrainian war. He's trying to negotiate an end to the war. Remember, there's probably somewhere around...
I don't know
what was your worst experience with the guest star?
Worst experience is after Gavin told us to go up to the guest star, shake their hands, and welcome them to the show. I went up to a guest star. I said, "Hey, my name is Ted Lance. Welcome to the show." And he went like this and walked away. Well, who does that to anybody?
Yeah.
Who does that to anybody? But I had on my little red jacket. There's a couple of other guys with red jackets. I guess he thought I was an extra. And even if he did, why would you do that to an extra?
Yeah.
Right?
After 60 days, man, I come in from work, and the counselor's like, "I need to see you." Shit. And I go in there, and he says, "Hey, man, we found out that you had them charges in Texas." I did.
People in prison.
Texas, right? And he said, "So you're not a technical violator anymore." He said, "So sometime in the next coming week or two, we're going to send you back across the fence," which means back to a compound somewhere. And I was like, all right. Well, the more I thought about it, of course, I get pissed off, and I come up with a great idea. And then Monday, they let me go out to work. I'm going to skate. And so I was talking to this other dude, and he's like, "Me too, man. I'm going to run off too." And so Monday came. Now, here's the thing. So when I was a kid, this is happening in Wayne County, Tennessee. I went to a group home when I was a kid. There was a guy who was a sergeant at the prison. His mom and dad was over that place, so he knew.
I hate to say it, I don't think it's a good idea.
He called me into his office and said, "You ain't gonna do nothing stupid, are you?" And I said, "No, man, what are you talking about?" He said, "I'm gonna try to keep you here." He said, "Just don't go out there at work, do nothing stupid." I was like, all right. Well, the next day, what it is, they take you out and you may be clearing brush on the side of the road. I mean, it just depends on what you're doing, right? Cutting grass. But then they'll take you to a church somewhere to eat lunch, right? Well, they take 2 crews of us. So there's only 2 guards there. They ain't shit. All they got's a radio. That's it. They ain't got no gun on radio.
Still not a good idea.
And they would be around front. And so we're going to go around back, and we're going to take off. Now, here's the problem. We don't know where we're at. Kinda. You know what I'm saying? But other than that,
I'd say it's a bad idea.
Between the defendants are given a choice between immediate conviction with a light sentence or the risk of an astronomically higher penalty for serving the right trial. Yeah, don't exert your right to trial, because it'll be 10 times worse, even if you're innocent. That's the way the system's set up.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Wake It Up, I'm Michael Che. I'm Colin Jost.
These guys are always hilarious.
I was worried I was being set up again. Okay. President Trump met with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky yesterday. Let's see how it went.
You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
Pretty good. And now, thanks to that meeting, now you actually can gamble on World War III on FanDuel.
I might just go and place a bet.
In front of you is a piece of paper with a circle and a pair of scissors. I want you to pick up the pair of scissors and put it to the side. We're not going to need this quite yet. If you did accidentally cut the paper, don't worry. There is a roll of tape on the table next to you. I want you to pick up that tape and place it off to the side with the scissors. We're not going...
Okay, I'm going to wrap up this White House meeting in a nutshell and keep up, okay? Because I'm going to go kind of fast. Well, what happened? Zelensky decided he wanted to invite the media in, and Donald J. Trump and Vance was like, that's fine. We ain't got nothing to hide. We don't know why you want the media in here in our meeting, but okay, that's fine. We don't care. So the media was there, so we saw the whole thing.
Just remember, this is all her opinion.
What really happens behind closed doors when
doesn't mean I agree with it
at
all.
Really negotiating and going back and forth. That's really what be happening behind closed doors. It's not nice. It's not pretty. Okay, I digress. So everyone was there, so they got to witness it, and they were basically saying, Trump said, look, we want a ceasefire. We want peace talks, all of that. But what's going to happen, you're going to give us a stake in your minerals.
Because we've sent you all about the minerals, not about people dying.
Going to win. So in order to kind of even the field, kind of get that back, how about you just give us a stake in your minerals? Well, Zelensky started kind of talking with a little air in his chest. I think he had a lot of pride. I think that's what it was. And Vance kind of shut that shit down. Vance started asking him questions like, come on, man, we done did all this for you. He said, you kind of arrogant. You got a lot of air in your chest, and you ain't even said thank you.
Your political system's so broken. Before we continue,
anything humorous on TikTok, or is it all about Trump?
We are the only... Hey, guys. I'm Sean, and I'm a Nubia dental implant patient. See those?
Yeah, well, good for you. How about,
I mean, the thing is, what do you do when it is your circus and it is your monkeys?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, what do you do when it is your circus?
Signs they like your attention, but they don't actually like you. It's a tough pill to swallow, but some of you need to hear this.
Okay.
1. You value their opinion way more than they value yours. You put them on a pedestal, constantly worrying about what they think of you. But when it comes to your thoughts or feelings, they don't seem to care nearly as much. 2. They send mixed signals. 1 minute, they're flirty and engaged, making you feel like you're the center of their world. The next, they're distant and uninterested. The pattern is simple. They give you attention when they want it, but pull away when they don't. 3. They lead you on. You've had moments where it felt like you were this close to being together. So why aren't you? If they truly wanted to be with you, they would be. They're just enjoying the way you act when you think something might happen. 4. They're different when no one's watching. When it's just the two of you, they're charming, affectionate, and engaging. But in a group or around...
Are you interested in a career at Amatron?
Yeah. A career? Guy looks like he's
We're
done.
opening a new Amatron Fulfillment Center warehouse right here in Highland, and we're hiring warehouse associates.
Yeah,
I know some people who work at
It kind of sounds like a
Amazon.
job. Hey,
The starting pay is
Some like
$18
it,
an hour.
some don't.
this job's gonna take an hour? Forget
Get
it.
out of here. Can't watch them two for very long.
How to tell if you're old now? You have no idea who most of the celebrities
I am old.
are on social media.
That is exactly
True.
me.
You can't stand unnecessary noise, especially in the morning. When you can't stand up without making some noise, whether it's a creak or a yawn.
Yeah.
When you're almost always tired. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm sleepy 24/7. When your back hurting is just the default state. When you have no idea what people aged 20 to 25 are talking about. Double facts. When you realize 95% of the songs on the radio aren't that good. When your favorite hobby is sleeping, that's the best. When you have an app for identifying birds. Okay, no one's got that. When you want to be home
I
before
do.
the street
I have an
lights
app for
turn on.
identifying
That's like
birds.
grandpa status. When you get excited
Sounds, yes.
about buying
I
a
have that.
steam mop. A what? When you start saying, when I was your age, unironically. When all of your friends are now grandparents. When people ask how old you are and you respond with, well, how old do I look? And when you're just chatting to someone and they compare you to their parents. Not elite. How to tell.
Alright, everybody. I think we're just going to leave it on that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, this segment, give it a thumbs up. And let me know what you think. Alright, everybody. You have a good one. Bye.